Shalom, family. Shalom, family. Shalom. Happy Monday evening to all. To all, I hope your house is blessed, and I hope you're having a wonderful evening. Peace and tranquility. No stress, no stress, no stress. Tonight, we're going to be looking at the prophetess Yehudit, also known as Judith. The prophetess Judith, starting at chapter 1. So, in this reading tonight, I don't have my turmeric tea. I'm drinking water. I put in my 6 miles in just a little while, and I said I'm going to hydrate with my water this evening. So if you haven't had an opportunity, move a bit. Move your body a bit. It helps with your health. Okay, this evening, Judith chapter 1. Here it goes. In the 12th year of the reign of Nebuchadnezzar, who reigned in Nineveh, the great city, in the days of Arphaxad, which reigned over Medes in Ecbatane, and built in Ecbatane walls round about of stone hewed 3 cubits broad and 6 cubits long, and made the height of the wall 70 cubits, and the breadth thereof 50 cubits, and set the tower thereof upon the gates of it 100 cubits high, and the breadth thereof in the foundation 60 cubits. And he made the gates thereof, even gates that were raised to the height of 70 cubits, and the breadth of them was 40 cubits, for the going forth of his mighty armies, for the setting in array of his footmen. Even in those days King Nebuchadnezzar made war with King Arphaxad in the great plain, which is the plain in the borders of Ragu. And there came unto him all they that dwelt in the hill country, and all that dwelt in Euphrates and Tigris and Hydaspes, and the plain of Arioch, the king of Elminus, and very many nations of the sons of Chilad assembled themselves to battle. Then Nebuchadnezzar, king of Assyrians, sent unto all that dwelt in Persia, and to all that dwelt westward, to those that dwelt in Sicilia, and Damascus, and Libanus, and Antibanus, and to all that dwelt upon the sea coast, and to those among the nations that were of Carmel, and Galad, and of the higher Galilee, and in the great plains of Esdraelon, and to all that were in Samaria, and the cities thereof, beyond Jordan, unto Jerusalem, and in Bictane, and Shilas, and Kedesh, and the river Egypt, and the Typhons, and the Ramses, and all of Gisem, until ye become beyond Tanis and Memphis, and to all the inhabitants of Egypt, until ye come to the borders of Ethiopia. But all the inhabitants of the land made light of the commandment of Nebuchadnezzar, king of the Assyrians. Neither went they with him to the battle, for they were not afraid of him. Yea, he was before them as one man. And they sent away his ambassadors from them without effect and with disgrace. Therefore Nebuchadnezzar was very angry with all this country, and sware by his throne and kingdom that he would surely be avenged upon all those coasts of Cilicia and Damascus and Syria, and that he would slay with the sword all the inhabitants of the land of Moab, and the children of Ammon, and all Yehudah, and all that were in Egypt, till ye come to the borders of the 2 seas. Then he marched in battle array with his power against King Arphaxad, in the 17th year, and he prevailed in his battle. For he overthrew all the power of Arphaxad and all his horsemen and all his chariots, and became master of his cities, and came to Ecbatane, and took the towers and the spoils, the streets thereof, and turned the beauty thereof to shame. He took also Arphaxad in the mountains of Ragul, and smote him through with his darts, and destroyed him utterly that day. So he returned afterwards to Nineveh, both he and all his company of sundry nations, being a very great multitude of men of war. And there he took his ease, and banqueted, both he and his army, 120 days. That is the first chapter of the book of Judith. This is the book of Psalms. Blessed are the keepers of the commandments. The book of Psalms, chapter 1. Blessed is the man that walketh not in the counsel of the Rasha, nor standeth in the way of sinners, nor sitteth in the seat of the scornful, but his delight is in the law of the Yahweh, and in his law doth he meditate day and night. And he shall be like a tree planted by rivers of water, that bring forth his fruit in his season. His leaf also shall not wither, and whatsoever he doth shall prosper. The Rasha are not so, but are like the chaff which the wind driveth away. Therefore the Rasha shall not stand in the retribution, shall not stand in the retribution, nor sinners in the congregation of the righteous. For the Yahweh knoweth the way of the righteous, but the way of the Rasha shall perish. Psalms chapter 2. Why do the heathen rage, and the people imagine vain things? The kings of the earth set themselves, and the rulers take counsel together against the Yahweh and against his anointed, saying, let us break their bands asunder, and cast away their cords from us. He that sitteth in the heavens shall laugh. The Adonai shall have them in derision. Then shall he speak unto them in his wrath, and vex them in his sore displeasure. Yet have I set my king upon my holy hill of Zion. I will declare and decree, the Yahweh hath said unto me, thou art my son, this day have I begotten thee. Ask of me, and I shall give thee the heathen for thine inheritance, and the uttermost part of the earth for thy possession. Thou shalt break them with a rod of iron. Thou shalt dash them in pieces like a potter's vessel. Be wise now, therefore, O ye kings, be instructed, ye magistrates of the earth. Serve the Yahweh with fear, and triumph with trembling. Kiss the Son, lest he be angry, and ye perish from the way, when his wrath is kindled but a little. Blessed are all they that put their trust in him. Read to you Psalms chapter 1 and Psalms chapter 2. Pray that your day is blessed. Keep your smile on your face, and keep the peace of the Yahweh El Shaddai Elohim. With that I say shalom. Peace be unto you.